When I last shared that I am currently representing a $100 million exit for one of my YouTube clients, the response was electric, but it revealed a massive gap in this industry. Most of you told me, Tyler, I didn't even know an exit was possible for someone like me. This tells me the industry has failed you. You've been taught how to be tenants, how to pay rent to Google and YouTube with your time, but no one has taught you how to be owners. Most creators think their subscriber count is their net worth. It's not. Views won't make you rich. Your assets will. Today, I'm showing you the $100 million blueprint to stop feeding the algorithm and start building an empire you actually own. And if you stay until the end of this video, I'm going to teach you the one specific revenue model that investors will pay 10x premium for. It's not AdSense, and it's not brand deals. For those of you who are new here, I'm Tyler Chou, the creator's attorney. I represent some of the biggest YouTubers in the world as their fractional CEO and general counsel. And now, under my advisory M&A arm, Creator Arc, I am helping creators create their revenue streams, build their empires so that they can exit one day. As I told you in my last video, I was going to Dubai. And when I was in Dubai speaking at the 1 billion follower summit, I sat down with a huge YouTuber with over 30 million subscribers. They are superstars. But as the creator's attorney, my job isn't to be a fan, it's to be a guardian and an architect. When I looked at the structure they built, I saw a fragile kingdom. They didn't own their first party data. I asked if they had an email list and they said no. So I asked them, if your YouTube channel goes down tomorrow, do you have access to your audience? The horror on their face told me everything I needed to know. They had no physical supply chains. They encountered an issue with the manufacturer they were using, so they stopped. And in my mind, I was so confused. It was a fixable issue, but why did they just quit? Their CEO was a childhood best friend with no corporate or operational experience. And this is one of the biggest issues I see with most YouTube businesses. You hire your best friend or your mom or your boyfriend and you let them run your business because you trust them. So I looked them in the eye and I said, I love what you've built. But right now, an investor wouldn't buy this. You have a channel, but you don't have a business. I'm not being big law attorney mean. I'm just being honest and strategic. I want you to have the $100 million exit, but you can't get there with a childhood friend strategy. You need a CEO strategy. Someone who manages your upload schedule is not going to be able to take you to an exit and grow out your revenue streams. You need infrastructure. I want to help you build a wall so high that no algorithm change can ever knock them down. And this is the truth. YouTube is demonetizing channels and deleting a lot of channels, and it is terrifying for most YouTubers. So please build on your own land. Now, let's compare that fragile kingdom to what we're doing right now with my newest client, Romeo. You know Romeo of the Dr. Pepper jingle.
I have a theme song for Dr. Pepper and it goes like this. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice.
To the world, Romeo is a viral sensation. To me, Romeo is the definition of the American dream because they didn't wait for permission. They didn't wait for a studio head or some executive to deem their talent worthy. Romeo had an idea for a jingle for Dr. Pepper, and that video alone has reached over 100 million views. But my team, along with Romeo's manager, Miguel, and I are here to ensure that this is more than just 15 minutes of fame. We are moving at the speed of culture to ensure this is 15 years of legacy. Since that Dr. Pepper moment, we've navigated to a road trip with Hyundai, then to Vita Coco. In fact, as I sit here recording on this Super Bowl Sunday, the collaboration I helped negotiate in paper for the Super Bowl with Vita Coco is literally live today. How exciting is that? We are in the trenches right now of doing the invisible work, the legal protection, the high stakes negotiation, the structural building. We're making sure Romeo isn't just a trending topic, but an owner of a generational asset. If you don't have the right architects in your corner when the spotlight hits, the house usually collapses. We are making sure Romeo's kingdom stands forever. So let's move to another case study. 2 days ago, a client told me they spent 6 months making 5 shorts a day. They have to upload 5 shorts a day. And you know what? They're exhausted. I asked them, what about that product we designed and discussed 6 months ago? The one that you can sell one day to private equity funds. The one that millions of moms need because it addresses a daily pain point. They said they didn't have time to start it because they were too busy feeding the algorithm. And this is such a common story. I meet with big YouTubers all the time. They want to get off the hamster wheel. Listen to me. If you're too busy making content to build your business, you aren't an entrepreneur. You're an employee of a platform you don't own. I want you to move from rented land to owned land. You have to be able to get off this hamster wheel. The excitement I saw in the hundreds and hundreds of comments in my last $100 million exit video proves you're ready for more. You're ready to stop trading your minutes for pennies and start building legacy IP. If you're tired of being a tenant and you're ready to start building on your own land, I want you to comment the word owner below. Let's see who is ready to graduate from the loop. And make sure you fill out the exit scorecard, which over 2,000 creators have accessed since my last 100 million exit video. Earlier, I promised to show you the one revenue stream that investors pay a 10x premium for. This is it, the ownership loop. Most creators are stuck at tier 3, relying on just AdSense and brand deals. That's the hamster wheel money. The world builders, the ones I represent in $100 million deals, operate at tier 1. Investors want predictability. They want to know that a customer you acquire today is a permanent asset on your balance sheet. Look at Mr. Beast and Feastables. He sells something that runs out. He turns viewers into weekly grocery shoppers. How about infrastructure building with Mark Rober? He sells a monthly curriculum. He isn't selling a toy. He's selling a 10-year relationship with a student with his Crunch Labs subscription boxes. That is the best product out there. If you can create something like Crunch Labs, you will have a $100 million plus business. The Holy Grail is a technical app. This is the move my most successful clients are making right now. They're building tech tools and apps. Think about the leverage. You build the software once and you sell it 1 million or 10 million times. No shipping, no manufacturing limits, just pure scalable equity that solves a problem for your audience while you sleep. If you're a fitness creator, make sure you create a fitness app. If you're a finance creator, create a budgeting app. Here's your directive. Stop looking at your channel as a video library and start looking at it as a distribution hub for a solution. Figure out what's the biggest pain point for your audience. For me, I thought the pain point for creators was teaching about copyright strikes and brand deal contract provisions. But what you guys have told me from the last video is you want to know how to scale your revenue streams and how to exit. Ask yourself, what is the reoccurring friction in my viewers' lives I can solve with a product? Is it a consumable they need to refill? Is it infrastructure they need to grow? Or the ultimate move, is it a technical tool that they can't run their lives without? For instance, I love Fathom. It is a recorder that I attach to every single one of my calls. It allows me to send my client a summary of the call and what they need to do for me and what my homework is and what their homework is. I'm able to delegate tasks to my team. When you find the thing that your audience needs to use or refill every 30 days, you've stopped being a creator and you've started being an empire builder. For instance, one of my biggest clients, Jenny Hoyas, is thinking about creating a hair product for her curls because she has to spend over an hour every day styling her hair. And so what is that product that can shorten her pain point, her styling time in half? And this is probably a pain point that so many people in her audience also have. Just yesterday, I was in 2 high stakes meetings with leaders of 2 major private equity funds. These are people holding the checkbooks for the next decade in this industry. They manage billions of dollars. With a B, and they told me, Tyler, we have billions of dollars ready to deploy, but we have a massive inventory problem. The biggest money in the world is hunting for creators to buy, but they can't find any inventory. They see views, but no infrastructure. They are desperate to invest in the world builders, but the market is full of tenants. We're building the assets that these firms are waiting to write checks for. This is literally what I'm doing every single day for creators who have decided that they want off this hamster wheel. Another pro tip, if you aren't on LinkedIn, you're missing the board meetings where the deals are structured. This is where the CEOs and CMOs are hanging out. And for the handful of big creators who are there, they're getting those brands' attentions. I built a 7-figure business there in 45 days. You need to be in the room where value is validated. Look, I know a $100 million exit feels like a dream, but for my clients, it's a roadmap. I created the Tier 1 exit scorecard to see if your business is ready for a private equity fund to write a check. And here's the opportunity. If you fill out the scorecard all the way to the end, and I'm linking it in the descriptions and the comments, I'm going to send you an invitation to a closed door strategy briefing. This is a private Zoom session where I'm going to choose 2 creators and perform a live business audit. I usually charge $5,000 to $10,000 for these audits, but I'm going to do them for free, live, to show you exactly how to find that Tier 1 revenue in your specific niche. And I've said it before, if you're trying to pick a niche to build on, health and wealth are what people care about the most. And those are the 2 most attractive niches for investors to invest in. So let's summarize. Step 1, click the link below. Step 2, complete the scorecard all the way to the end. And if you want to be picked for the audit, please specify that, because I will only pick people who volunteer. And step 3, look for the invitation to the private briefing session in your email. Stop being a tenant and start being a world builder. I'll see you in the briefing. And if you missed my last viral video about the $100 million exit, make sure to catch it here. I'm Tyler Chou, the Creator's Attorney, and it is my life's mission to protect and grow out creator empires. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys next time.